Okay. So we're going to click Sandbox up at the top left to get us back to where we were yesterday. All right, you're going to click on the website that you created. If you don't have one, you're going to put something like Cybersecurity website right here, and you're going to click Create Program, and you're going to choose HTML as the type. All right, so we also need to have open our source, which is this website, which you can get the link off of the Schoology assignment post. As a refresher, I have my index page, which is my home page, the 3 careers that I've been assigned, a page for each of those, and then I have a style sheet. Where we left off yesterday was we went to our first career and we put in the top skills requested. So I had selected networking. These were the top skills requested, and so that's what I typed in. I used a table. And that looks like table, using the table tag. The caption tag, I put top skills requested. This is what it looks like. The caption is right now placed up at the top of the table. It said TR for table row, TD class equals number, and then I put the number for the skill, and then TD, and the D stands for data, so table data, and then I put the skill, and then I went through and I did that for all 9 that it showed on here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create another table, and I'm going to put the top cybersecurity skills to add. And so I'm going to make that look format-wise the same. So there are 9 cybersecurity skills. So I'm going to copy what I have in this table. I'm going to copy the whole table, Control-C, press Enter twice, and I'm going to press Control-V, and then I'm just going to go edit the information. So my caption is going to be top cybersecurity skills to add. Numbers are going to be the same, but the information about the second TD of each row is going to be different. Does anybody have this top cybersecurity skills to add category? Anybody? No. Okay. So I'm going to delete this and we will make a what's it called, Ralston? Future skills requested. Okay. So I'm just going to put in a comment. I can remember what we're talking about. Okay, so we do need a table for this though. So it's gonna look a little bit different though because we're actually gonna have a table heading. All right, so we will still need a caption and the caption's gonna be the future skills requested. All right, we're gonna have our TR for table row, but instead of TD, we're gonna call it TH. And under the first TH, we're gonna say skills. Under the second TH, we're gonna say 5-year projected growth. Who knows what 5-year projected growth means? It's the projected growth for the career, so how much the career is expected to grow within the next 5 years. So if you are interested in really good job security, looks like threat hunting might be a good career for you. So we have our first row and it's got the heading. We're going to make our second row. And in our second row, we're going to be using the TD tags. Okay. Oh, no, JK. Copy this, get rid of it. Well, don't get rid of it yet. I mean, it doesn't matter. I did this wrong though. So on this row, this first row, this is what we're gonna have on this first row. Not all of these. This right here is a column. All right, so you're gonna need a row for each of these. So after you have the row created, just paste those in there. Control X cuts it out, and then Control V pastes it. And then after each one of these skills, you're gonna put the percentage. So you're gonna use a TD tag for the table data, and then the percentage amount. Going back to my first career page, I have, this isn't correct anymore because I changed it. So I'm going to type in the actual career, cybersecurity specialist. We have top skills requested. These are not the same as what I put because I put different ones on there, but that's okay. Common job titles. So I'm going to go to the area above future skills requested. And press enter a few times until I have All right, so once I have this space that's clear for me, to type. It's in between the first table and the second table. So I'm in the middle of the two tables right now. Okay, so now that I'm in the middle of these two tables, I'm going to add this unordered list, but I also need this title area. So for right now, I'm going to call it a H6. I'm going to say common job titles. I'm going to go right underneath the H6 and I'm going to add an unordered list. And the tag underneath the UL is going to be LI. And I'm going to add those job titles. All right, I'm going to hit save and I'm going to reload my website up at the top and I'm going to go look at that. Here it is. All right, so I've got my job titles. I've got the actual job titles. And since this H6 is more in line with the section headings right there, I'm going to see if I can make the caption in H6 also. Okay. Next thing that we're going to do is we're going to put in this common, nice cybersecurity workforce framework categories. We're going to use another H6 right here. And after that, we're going to use another unordered list. After we put the first thing, which is securely provision, we're going to come underneath that LI, and we're going to put another UL. because under securely provision, we have these two things. So this is also going to depend on what you have in this area. All right, so right now we have two unordered lists that are nested within an unordered list. So I'm going to save it real quick so I can show you what that looks like. All right, so in a regular unordered list, you have plain bullets. But whenever you nest an unordered list inside an unordered list, you have just the plain circle that's not filled in as the bullet, which is how it shows that it's nested. So depending on whatever information you have in this area, you're going to continue putting all of that information there. So I'm going to pause the recording while you do that. So this is what the Common NICE Cybersecurity Workforce Framework categories looks like whenever you're done. You have your heading right here, and then you have your main unordered list. You have the bullets that are right here, and then you have an unordered list that is nested underneath that with whatever data is under here. All right, and then whenever you save it and refresh your website, it's going to look like this, where this is the main data and then this is the nested data. Your data is going to differ based on whatever careers you have, but the framework is essentially going to be the same as far as using the UL tags and the LI tags and the H6 headers. One thing that I don't have is the top certifications requested, so I'm going to go up above the top skills requested, which is in the form of a table. I'm going to make some space and I'm going to add that. And that's just an unordered list. H6 heading. I'm going to save it, and then whenever I refresh my web page, it'll show up right here. The bottom of what I have on my web page is the future skills requested, so I'm going to go to where that is on my source, And I'm going to just start adding what they have there. So underneath my table at the very end, I'm going to put in an H6 heading, knowledge, skills, and abilities. And then I'm going to start this unordered list. Since there's so much information, I'm just going to copy and paste it bullet by bullet. All right, so I'm going to just keep going with these LI tags. Copy and paste each bullet point. So I'm going to pause the recording so that I can finish this and so can you.